currently I just pulled into Whataburger because I'm gonna pick up some breakfast taquitos and coffee because I was up late last night working and kind of getting a later start today than I had wanted, but it is cookie making day and I don't want to dirty up my kitchen making food, and it's just easier and also more delicious to come here and get breakfast tacos, or breakfast taquitos is what they call them. So I'm gonna get my rations and then go home and then commence with all of the cookie baking. I'm making 4 different kinds of cookies, and listen, in the past I would have made these from scratch, but I am embracing ease. I'm giving myself permission to use a box mix. So I picked up 4 different kinds of cookie mixes from that brand Crust Ease, which is a hilarious name, but they always have really good mixes and seem like kind of a nicer quality than some of the other stuff. So, you know, I'm not making it from scratch, but it's not going to be like the worst. So when I get home, I'll show you the cookie making supplies that I have and we will get started. Hello friends. I am starting on my cookie baking, and I've got 4 different kinds of cookies. I need to make all of these today. I am cheating a little bit using box mixes, but I'm pretty okay with that. I don't have a lot of time to get this done and just need a bunch of cookies, and so at least I'm baking them from scratch. So here we go. Once again, this is going to take me a long time and it'll be real short for you. Hello. Welcome to my dining room. I am happy to be sitting down. I've been standing in the kitchen making those cookies, and my back hurts. So sorry, the washing machine is going, so it's kind of loud, and I have the windows open, so anything that happens outside you're gonna be able to hear. But I am going to wrap some presents, and so I thought that I would just talk to you while I did that and show you what I'm wrapping. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna wrap is this National Parks. So it's poster art of the WPA. Every year they put out this calendar that's the poster art of the WPA National Parks. And so this is probably like the 5th year that I am giving this to. I always like give it to Richard, but I mean really it's for both of us. And it's a calendar, but it's mostly like, you probably can't see from there, but like, so if this is the whole thing, the poster is like this big, and then the calendar is like this tiny thing at the bottom. It's not really a calendar that we use for any kind of real calendar purpose. I just really love the posters, and I save all of them, and one day I'm going to do a project where as we visit the national parks, I'm going to find the corresponding poster and frame it, and then we'll put them, and then eventually, as is one of our goals, we will have like a lot of national parks posters all framed. Is this going to work? It's a large calendar, so it's kind of hard to wrap it, but we're going to do our best. So today has been really fun. I went over to my mom's house because my aunt and some of her friends were over there doing like a jewelry making class. So my parents are very artistic. I'm talking kind of loud because I'm worried about all the noise. So if I feel like I'm yelling at you. Hopefully it doesn't feel like I'm yelling at you. Anyway, so I went over there just to say hi to my aunt. I'm going to see her tomorrow. Tomorrow is our Christmas Eve with the extended family, It is not actually Christmas Eve, but it is the best time. We have a lot of small children and babies in our family right now, and so usually we do a Christmas Eve and then also a Christmas Day thing, and there's like an hour and a half's worth of traveling involved for each of those. And so with all these little kids, it's just easier right now for us to do Christmas Eve on a different day, so then they can arrive on Christmas Day without having like had this whole crazy thing the night before, having to travel and then travel again. So tomorrow is Christmas Eve with the extended family. So that's what the baking is for. I'm making cookies, and I ended up, so as you can see by the sped up footage, you might notice that I didn't end up actually like forming cookies for the last 3 batches. And that's because I realized on the instructions it was like, you could do, you know, if you want to make these into cookie bars, just press them into a lightly greased pan. And I was like, oh, well that sounds much easier than what I was doing. So I elected to go ahead and make cookie bars. And I feel fine about that. Listen, I don't usually take shortcuts with stuff like this. I'm usually like the person, you know, doing everything from scratch and doing like the hardest version or whatever. But this year, listen, they're going to get cookies and they're going to be happy about it, and they're children and they don't care. I could have gone and bought cookies and they would have been fine with it. So whatever. All right. So this calendar is getting a little ribbon situation. You can't see anything that I'm actually doing. You can only see me, I just realized. I'll see if I can adjust that so you can see more of what's going on as I wrap the other things. I'm going to start getting together the gift for my niece. Because I need to see what I already have and what I need to still get to complete it. So my idea for her, she is turning 9, and first of all, that's crazy to me. But she has started to go on sleepovers this year. She had her first one this year. Why can't I tie a bow? What's wrong with me? And so I'm going to make her a little sleepover kit of like little things that she could take that would be fun, or just like cute stuff that I thought that she would like. So ta-da, here's the calendar. Oh, I'm missing a Sharpie. I always just write on them. I don't use gift tags, so I just write on them like the person's name. So I'll be back. I'm back, and I've moved the camera so you can see what's happening here. Alright, so this, I'm going to put Richard's name on it, and done. I'm sitting on a bench, which is nice because I can store things around me. Okay, next up we have this. It is an insulated pitcher and tumbler set. So it's got 4 insulated tumblers and a big 70-ounce insulated pitcher. And it's made in the USA, which I got very excited about. So this and this bottle of Maker's Mark are for me and Richard to participate in the like gift exchange. So it's like white elephant style, but with like gifts that are actually good. Something that you would want to receive. So it's not like, you know, a true white elephant, because with a true white elephant, it's like gifts that nobody actually wants or that are like really funny. So this is the same execution with drawing numbers, and you can steal and everything, but it's not like weird gifts. Is this gonna? No, but it's close enough. So we used to, in our family, have a combined one of these where it was just like the adults gift exchange. And now they're doing it where there's a men's gift exchange and a ladies gift exchange, which is, you know, annoying to me because I always want, for the most part, I always end up wanting the gifts that the men have, like a bottle of bourbon. And I often find myself not super into the gifts that the women are giving. Sometimes I am. Like, I got a really fuzzy blanket a couple years ago that I still use to this day. It lives on our couch. I like it very much. So I don't always dislike the women's gift. Oh, this is the wrong direction. Oh well. Listen, I'm doing my best. If they don't want to pick my gift because the paper doesn't match up, well, I don't know what to say. Anyway, so, I mean, it'll be fine. But I have ended up with things before where I'm just like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't really know anyone who would want this, like, for me to even re-gift it. It's just not my style. Or, like, something I would use. But hopefully this year that doesn't happen. It hasn't happened in a couple years. I just remember, like, it kind of sucks when it does happen. Because you're like, okay. I remember one time my brother, when it was still a combined, I think it was like, you know, a mixed men's and ladies gift exchange. He ended up with a gift card to Luby's Cafeteria, which is like a chain cafeteria if you don't have Luby's where you live. And he was so mad. He was so bummed. And I was like, dude, like, he was young. Like, I don't even think, maybe he was married then, but he was much younger. And I was like, it's free food. Like, that's great. I don't know. Like, to me, that would have been fine. Is it my favorite place to eat? No. Would I just, like, choose that? No. But, like, hey, a free, you know, a free meal is a free meal. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I can smell the snickerdoodles that are in the oven right now. They're probably getting kind of close to being done, but I can really smell them. They smell really good. Like, the cinnamon is coming out. Oh. The lemon cookies that I made, which were the ones that I actually formed into cookies, they came out okay. They taste really good. I did taste one. But I think they said to flatten them slightly. I think I flattened them too much because then some of them spread too much. So there's like half of them that are like nice little domed cookies and half that are like flat. But these kids won't care. They don't care. And I was thinking about making them into sandwiches, little sandwich cookies anyway. I bought some icing in case I want to do that. All right, come on. Just look better than you look. Be better. Okay. Yes. So what, I think I've asked this in vlogs before, but maybe tell me, like, what is your kind of family thing, or do you do a family thing for holidays? Here we go. I'm going to use this bow, I think. We'll put the weird patch job on the bottom. I still want to put a ribbon, I think. No, all my ribbon is too small. We're just doing this and it's fine. So like I was saying, we do a Christmas Eve and a Christmas Day, but now our Christmas Eve is not actually happening on Christmas Eve. So if you celebrate Christmas, what do y'all do? If you celebrate something other than Christmas, what do you do for that? If you don't celebrate any of that stuff, happy solstice maybe. Boom. Oh, look. And then this can be the tag. Yeah, I mean, I don't like to assume that people, you know, celebrate any certain things, so maybe you don't celebrate any of that. But do you have any, like, fun get-togethers that you do? Whether it's seasonal get-together. My timer's going off. Tell me in the comments. I'm just gonna write on here and finish this up. Then I will go check on the snickerdoodles. I'm writing women's. I can't write ladies. I'm not. Women's gift exchange. So if I end up with this, I would be happy with it. You can always use insulated, you know, glasses and an insulated pitcher, because one day when my side porch gets redone, that would be a great thing to serve, you know, stuff out there. Okay, hooray. I'm gonna check on my cookies. Oh, okay, so I have most of it all packaged up, separated into types, and wrapped in wax paper with string. And I'm going to start assembling the treat bags. So, I'm pretty tired, but hello. Okay, so we're going to finish this vlog number 10. You guys, vlog number 10. Wow. Only 2 more after this. Okay, focus. Is early in the morning on Sunday, December 23rd. So yesterday was the Christmas Eve with my family. The cookies went over well. The gift exchange went well, but it was so exhausting. Like, I can't even tell you. I slept so hard last night, but then Richard was snoring this morning and it woke me up and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I'm awake and he's still sleeping. But it's good because I wanted to get this blog. I always want to say blog. I want to get this vlog out this morning, and then start filming for number 11. We're going out doing some last minute shopping today, so I'm going to take you with me. Hopefully I remember to film. But let's do the question. So if you'll remember, on vlog number 9, I forgot to ask you the question, so I put it in the comments, but I don't really think there are very many answers from that. But I just pulled that up. I'm going to tell you the answer from that and then from the last one. Oh no, so vlog number 8 and 9, I guess, had the same question. So here we go. The question was, what was the most exciting or best thing that happened in 2018? And let's see. Angela Wood says buying her first home in Houston. And meeting me and the other women in our group, getting to experience the peaceful body loving and self-care that yoga gives her. I'm literally tearing up. You guys, whenever somebody tells me about how yoga or body positivity has changed their life for the better, it makes me, I really, like, you know, if you don't know my story, the combination of yoga and body positivity or body love literally saved my life. I would not be here. And so when I hear, you know, other people talk about how it changed their life, I just makes me really happy. Oh my God. Okay. Continue. Oh, also I'm invited to her Christmas cabin in the mountains. Good. Okay. Good to know. Tara says 2018 was not very exciting, unfortunately. Well, I hope that 2019 is more exciting for you. Okay, and that's it for that last one. So let's go then to the most recent. Oh, okay. Most recent. Let's see if we get any. Okay, Kimberly Coyle, best/most exciting thing in 2018, professional, new job. Oh my God, so amazing. You get to strain your brain a bit and the vibe and people is good. They laugh and joke and are wholesome. And then personally, meeting me and falling in love with yoga, you guys. Also, I'm on my period, but also, that's not even an excuse because I'm kind of a crybaby anyway. Meeting Angela, Jane, Marcy, Jeanette, and all the rest via yoga class and book club and the Radical Body Love Facebook group. I don't know if anyone realizes how much it's changed me for the better. Kim, oh my God. I love you so much. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you found us. You are such a vibrant, wonderful part of our community. I'm so happy. Thank you. Oh my God. Kat, JT's mom, this was a rough year, but we had a much needed mini vacation. That's it. There are other comments here, but they're all talking about Pusheen. And my unboxing of the Pusheen box and how like stupid I get when it gets here. You got me crying over here. Oh, it's just really meaningful. You know, like I've had, my career path was a very different one until I ended up doing what I do now, and it's very validating for me. So I really appreciate it. As a person who craves validation, not that I'm proud of this, but as a person who really craves validation. Thanks for telling me those things. It's really nice. Okay. The new question, before I forget, the new question for this video, for next video, is what is the worst gift you have ever received? It could be a holiday gift, it could be a birthday gift, whatever. What is the worst gift you've ever received? Oh, I have to answer it now. I don't know, the worst gift. I mean, I guess the worst gift I've ever received was no gift. That's sad. I definitely, with my abusive ex, he totally forgot that it was my birthday and didn't give me a gift. And it's not that I'm like, I need a gift, but it's just like, it's the being forgotten part. Or like he forgot. Maybe it was like an emotional manipulation thing, which now that I say that out loud is probably what it was. He probably knew damn well that it was my birthday and was being himself and not cool. So that's probably the worst. One time, my mom in the 80s, I think for Christmas maybe, my dad got her one of those, maybe it was the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. He got her one of those like windbreaker tracksuits. And it was in a size that was like either way too big or like way too small. And it just sat, it was hanging on a hanger above the laundry stuff for, I mean, a really long time, like over a year, I think. It just sat there and you just saw it every time you passed by. Oh my God. I'm calling my dad out now. Okay, let's do a little bit of yoga, shall we? Oh. Can you see? Yeah. All right, plant your feet on the floor. Ooh, this floor is cold. Pressing down, balls of the feet, heels, outer edges and inner edges, all pressing down. And then lifting up tall, straight through the legs, lengthening the torso, lengthening your neck, palms face forward. Let's reach up and to the side. Inhale up, exhale side. And we're just swaying like a tree. Arms come down. Let's actually do tree pose. Bring your weight onto this leg. And then you can bring, I don't think you can see. Here we go. So you can take a few options here. First one is kickstand, toes on the floor, heel on your ankle. Pressing down through both feet, pulling up nice and tall. If you want, you can even bring yourself back to a wall and get a little support from behind to help you balance. Or you can come away from the wall. And if you want, you can sway your branches. If you want, you can look. Adds another level of challenge to switch your gaze. And let's switch sides. So if you want, you can stay here in kickstand, or you can bring that foot up to the calf, or all the way up to the thigh if that works for your body. Get your balance, reaching up. And swoop. All right, I'm gonna stay looking forward. Sway your branches. If this swaying of the branches is not doing it for you, bring it in. And if you fall out, just come right back in. You can also switch it up. If you're in kickstand, you can bring your foot up. If you're in calf, you can bring it down. There are no rules. You do whatever you want. And bring it down and shake it out. Let's step wide and then turn the toes out. So we're not going to do goddess. We're just going to bend just a little through the knees. It's not coming into a squat. It's just bending the knees. And then this is all it is, shifting from side to side. My toes and knees are pointed out. This is all the leg is, and you decide. You can keep it here, or you can go a little deeper. Whatever feels good. Keep it up here, get a little deeper, get crazy. Go. I'm not going down there. So then the arms, palms facing front. We're warming up the legs, the spine. If you want, add bigger arms. And hold. From here, here's the challenge part. Shifting weight into this foot. Coming in for a balance. Bring it down. And side to side again. And stop. Shifting. Holding all the weight in that leg. Coming in for a balance. Turn the toes forward. Rolling shoulders. Planting down, lengthening up. Neutral pelvis. And what I mean by that is, so I naturally stand like, I'm exaggerating, but I stand like this basically. Popping my butt out and like having a sway back. And some people stand like this, obviously an exaggeration, but pelvis tipped. So you want to come to a neutral pelvis in the middle where it's going straight up. So sometimes you might have to kind of like play around with it until you can find where that middle is for you, and then lengthen up. So my feet are a little bit wider than they were at the beginning, but we're pressing down just the same. And then we're just going to do some forward folds. And rolling up. We're not staying down there. One more. And then shake it out. Hands together in front of your heart. Let's take one last deep breath together. Light in me honors the light in you. All right, y'all. That's the end of the vlog. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.